What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down some of the Pokemon home news and some other news in the Pokemon community. And of course, I'm going to be doing a channel update. If you don't know what's going on, I'm going to let you guys know what's going on with the channel in my personal life. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join button below. So let's just dive right into the biggest piece of news here. Pokemon home connectivity is finally coming again, because the first time when they announced it, a miscommunication occurred, and it was actually supposed to come out now, but now it's actually coming out next week, early next week, May 30th at the top of 0000 UTC. It's going to last for about 6 hours. And this is going to be version 3.0 of Pokemon Home. And the whole point of this version is to add connectivity for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is absolutely massive. This is what we've been wanting. Hopefully, this works out well. Hopefully there's not another miscommunication to have to delay it again. But it is coming out at the very end of the month, which actually says to me that I have a feeling that June regulation, I think it's gonna be regulation D, because we're currently in regulation C for VGC, may actually allow these Pokemon home Pokemon, or at least the non-legendaries and non-mythicals, so all the starters and all the Hisuian Pokemon, all the Galarian Pokemon, all the Alolan Pokemon, I think they're gonna be usable in VGC competitive, which is gonna be really exciting stuff. So I am really looking forward to that. That is like the most exciting part of this. Of course, these Pokemon will be legal to use in raids. Now the big question is, and I proposed this in my last video, would the legendaries and mythicals actually be ready for us to use? This happened in Sword and Shield. The legendaries were not allowed for us to use, even though they were in the game code, even though they're part of the Pokemon Home update in Pokemon Sword and Shield. We were actually not allowed to trade them over until the DLC came out, where we were allowed to actually catch the legendary mythical Pokemon within the game. So we'll have to see. That's the big question. Will we be able to use something like Mewtwo or like Volcanion after this home update? I hope it is, because it is in the game code. We shall see, though. That's always going to be an adventure. To note that if you are in the US East Coast or in the US, this technically starts actually on May 29th, and then it's going to last like overnight for us on the East Coast. So keep that in mind. So when you wake up on May 30th, this should be good to go. They do release Pokemon Home in waves, so they do it by server region at first, starting with Japan. So the US should be the last region that finally gets the full connectivity. We'll have to see how their infrastructure is with this, but this is gonna be really interesting to see. I'm also not sure if we're gonna be getting a raid announcement this Sunday, but if we do have one, I will definitely be covering it on the channel here. Our second piece of news is there's going to be a brand new Pokemon giveaway, which is going to be a Bronzong that was used by the 2022 Senior World Champion, which is pretty cool. This is going to be given away during the Japanese Championship stream, which is going to be on June 10th and 11th. Pretty much you're just going to have to redeem the code during that weekend, and then you get this Bronzong. So you may be saying, well, the Bronzong's not shiny or anything. Well, the good news about the Bronzong is it is fully ready to battle. It's the exact one this guy used to win the senior championship. And it's going to be in a Cherish Ball. And you can only get Cherish Balls from the event. So really rare Bronzong, definitely get it. And if you miss it, you miss it. It's only going to be live that weekend. So I recommend everyone doing it, because why not? And Bronzong is a really good Pokemon. I just think it's funny that it is a 2022 championship, which means it's a championship Pokemon from the Sword and Shield era and not the Scarlet and Violet era, which is a little bit weird to me, but I'm sure the next one will be from the Scarlet and Violet era, just like we got the Palafin last time. And there was a recent patch for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 1.3.1. This one, honestly, is a patch that doesn't matter to like probably 90% of my viewer base, but essentially it did a couple of fixes for the VGC scene, which quite important. Yes, that's very important, especially because there's championship points and Worlds is coming up in August. So this is a very important fix for the state of the metagame. However, this doesn't fix anything that people have been complaining about forever now, and I don't know if those things will ever be fixed until we maybe see a new version of the game or an upgraded version of the game with the DLC, or maybe when the new Nintendo console releases sometime in 2024. And our last big piece of news is not even that big. It doesn't even relate to video games, but this one's pretty big to me. The Pokemon shirts are stopped being sold on June 12th at 3 o'clock UTC because Original Stitch is closing. Now, if you don't know what Original Stitch is a phenomenal clothing company. They make really nice quality shirts. They had a partnership with Pokemon, and you can get all these dress shirts, and they pretty much had a pattern for nearly every single Pokemon, I believe from gens 1 to 4, and then there's some like other ones. They were going through the gens, but unfortunately it is now over, and I only got a couple of shirts. I do want to show them off just because I think they're really nice. I mean, we had this one, which is, it's hard to see, but this is a Ditto shirt. You know, Ditto with all the original starters is really great. Love this shirt a lot. And we had another shirt, which is falling off the hanger pretty hard here. Let me get this on. All right. Oh my God, we didn't even get it on. We got a Dunsparce shirt. Loving it. It with a little bit of Diglett, but it is a Dunsparce shirt, which I bought more. They were really expensive though, so you know, it's a sad piece of Pokemon history being sunset, and I am a little bit disappointed about that in general, but you know, it is what it is. If you're lucky to get one before they close, I would highly recommend getting one. Lastly, the channel update. And I know some people have been asking what's going on. If you're in the Discord, you probably have a good idea. I've been watching my streams. I am currently in the process of a big move right now to my current place to a brand new place. So that's why there hasn't been a lot of new videos coming, or there hasn't been streams for this part of the week. And we're hoping to have this move done sometime early or mid next week. So I'll be posting in the Discord or on my Twitter. If you want to follow my Twitter or join the Discord server, the links are below in the YouTube description to get the live updates on what's going on with myself. But our personal goals right now is we are pretty much doing a bunch of shiny videos. I'm trying to wrap up all the shiny videos. I think I have like one more I need to make, and then I'm going to keep posting as much as I can with those shiny type videos. I'm going to be posting a bunch of Pokemon Home videos. And of course, if we get some a new raid, which I still think is going to be Delphox, of course, the usual as you expect, all the different raid strats, I'll be posting those as well on the channel. Now for streaming, we're trying to beat Tears of the Kingdom as fast as possible. I would love to be able to beat it sometime next week, but we shall see. I am getting pretty close to beating the game, so hopefully we can actually get it done. And then we're going to go to our regularly scheduled shiny hunting, and we're going to play some other games like Cassette Beast. We have Street Fighter 6 coming. We're going to have Final Fantasy 16 coming out at the end of June. And we're going to probably play some other games, maybe some Pokemon ROM hacks. I really want to do Pokemon Infinite Fusion. But just remember, guys, I am a variety streamer. I make variety content for my streams. And in the future for the channel, I won't just only cover Pokemon for guides and things like that. I am looking forward to doing maybe like the new Pikmin game in July. So, and a couple of other games, maybe Final Fantasy 16 as well. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any other games you want me to cover that have not come out yet. Of course, I'll forever be covering Pokemon all the time. Pokemon is the love of my life. I love it so much. And so I'll be doing shiny hunting and more Pokemon stuff in the future, especially when that DLC comes out. But prepare yourself for more shiny hunting videos, shiny hunting live streams, and other video game live streams coming out very soon to the channel. Well, guys, I hope to see you guys alive very soon. And hopefully, maybe in a day or two, I'll have the full PanFro Games studio set up. And hopefully you guys can enjoy the brand new setup that I create. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking your time and watching this. I really appreciate it. Like always, please leave a like. Helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you're new. Consider joining the Pan Fam and hit that join button below. Really helps me out a lot as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Peace out and have a great one.